All right. So I guess I'll just start. Thanks for joining us for another UFG stream. Thanks for stopping by. I am Kenny, editor-in-chief of United Front Gaming, and with me is Ricardo.
Hey, how you doing? Just over here on a pseudo late night and trying to get this play started for everyone. It'll be fun.
Definitely, definitely. So, you might have heard Ricardo before. Well, actually, you have. If you've been following our site, you've seen or heard from him either via reviews that we've done or via the when we had our podcast and such. And so we decided we wanted to get together. We haven't actually played a lot in a while, uh, given different time zones and also Corona season and all this other craziness that's going on around the world. We haven't had a chance to really get that, sit down and actually play. But today we're going to change that and jump into Animal Crossing.
Excited.
So, first I'm going to get through some of this stuff here. Harvey is telling me about his special photos.
Oh yeah, I haven't done that yet. Maybe we can do that together. That'll be fun.
Nice. I think I went to his place before, his island, just to kind of check it out.
Oh yeah, it was all right. I've done that too. He's got it's wedding season right now, so we got a couple new characters that are being reintroduced.
Yes, that's right. They're supposed to be getting married soon.
Mhm.
There we go. So, I'm gonna run around my island real quick, just so you can get a brief, brief look at it before I head over to Ricardo's.
Collect your bugs if you got it. Got Flick over here.
Oh yeah, definitely. So, oh, he's actually on my island too.
Oh, there you go. Well, you only have to bother with that then.
Firefly.
Ah, June. We got a few new. We got sharks. We got new bugs and new fish. I haven't collected them all yet. I kind of take my time with that stuff, but they are here now.
Yeah, I gotta make sure I go to the museum each time, trying to fill everything up. And speaking of which, I heard you got your last fossil.
Yes, it took a hot minute, but yes, it's done. I'm very excited about that. I definitely had a couple drinks. No, I didn't, but I wanted to. It was fun, like it was a lot of luck is what it was. That last one just kept evading me for a good 3 weeks, and that's with no time travel or anything. I don't do time travel on my island.
Yeah, we're normal in the sense that we're playing through the game the way you should, for the most part. And I will say, I have been playing, or at least I was when it first came out, I was playing really obsessively. I actually wrote an article about that. You can check it out on nerdmuch.com, basically talking about how using Animal Crossing in a therapeutic way, it's okay as long as you're balancing things out. And I wasn't necessarily, which I assume a lot of people were in that boat. But yeah, quick trip around the island. I'm still building things up. I just got my roads and stuff. I'm able to put down like roads and whatnot, so I'm setting that up. I have some inclines and some bridges. Let me see. There's some homes over here that I started. Yeah, you can check that out. So, building stuff up. But now I'm going to go and head over to Ricardo's place. Oh, and I actually got a pool. Now, the thing with the pool, when I saw it, don't mind the money tree. When I saw the pool, I thought it was bigger. There's a thing with the Nook, like shopping on that little ATM-like machine, is that you'll see things, and sometimes they'll be, they look bigger than they actually are, and sometimes they're the right size. And so, the pool, I thought it was bigger. Thought it was bigger, so I was gonna make it like a community, spot for people to go. Got a little lifeguard chair and everything. And come to find out, it's mad small. So I'm gonna build up my backyard a little bit more. And oh, I actually didn't show you that, but that's okay. And I'm gonna put it in my backyard, and I'm gonna actually dig a area to kind of make a makeshift pool, so people can kind of swim. Well, pretend to swim. You can't really interact in that way. All right, so I'm gonna fly over to Ricardo's island. First guy get online. Yep. And then we'll head over. If you're checking out my threads right now, I was going for an old school, Run DMC kind of hip hop look there.
Can't wait to see it. See them Adidas.
Yeah, and I even
Laced
got
with Adidas.
I couldn't get the shell toes. They don't have shell toe. At least I haven't seen any, so I had to get some Converse. But I did. Oh wait, hold up. Yeah, there we go. I did get. I did the gold chain. I set that up, and I have the. It's a rain hat, but it has like a Kango look or feel. So I got that, and then I also have the. I have a mask, but it's black. To kind of ape what's going on right now. So yeah, I'm decked out. So we're gonna head over to Ricardo's island. Now this is going in our Nintendo Corner section of the YouTube page, and because before it was mostly Pokemon stuff, but we wanted to do some Animal Crossing, just hadn't had a chance to do it. So
Have you played the Pokken tournament yet?
I haven't actually.
Man, like it's really good. I'm a fighting game nut. I'm not good at them, but I love playing them. But that one, like I want to get into it. Hey, there you are. I want to get into it, but then it's just I'm still not getting the whole premise of it. It's going to take a couple, I would say a couple more hours of just thinking around with it before I finally, feel decent about it. Hey, you are. Hold on, I'm coming. Hey. So I got my Ric Flair look going.
I see it. That's dope.
I see.
So
That's dope.
Yeah, man. So that's my Ric Flair.
I didn't realize I muted my mic.
All right, let me give you the grand tour here. This side right here is still pretty underdeveloped.
All right. Shoot, it's more developed than my island.
What I want to do is I want to get this. There's Flick. I want to get like kind of a town square thing going on here, like a Main Street feel.
Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of the plan. Yeah, this is a mess. Excuse that. So.
Oh, nice.
I set up a yard for everyone with the placards here.
Dude, your island is awesome.
It took I got some time at work to mess around with it, so it works out. So this is my gym bro Biff. He's obviously he's got all of everything going on here. I even got him a little cassette deck that way he can work out a little protein, get this protein action on. Got a cooler. He's doing all right there. I set him up good. And then this is Flora. She's my pop star. She wants to. She's gonna be the next Britney Spears here, and she loves pink. I just gave her a new costume, new outfit today.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah,
I like how you have their faces on the lawn.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it took. That was a code I got from online somewhere. If you're interested, I'll post it.
Yeah, man.
This is Meringue. She's one of my newer ones. I haven't really decided what I'm going to do with her yet, but I do have her. I kind of want to collect all these watering cans. They have different style watering cans, so I want to collect that for her. So
You know, I
I've kinda
found
started
out
doing-
recently that the watering cans actually they changed the way you water the grass or the flowers.
Yes, yes, they do. They have, especially when you get gold, and I'll show you here. I don't have any gold ones yet, but if you have a black flower that you want to turn gold, you have to find the gold watering can, which I haven't found yet, and then you water it. You water your black one with your gold watering can, and boom, you get your gold flower. I haven't gotten that part yet. But yeah, this is Sherry. She's at her birthday is actually the same as my daughter's.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, she's staying here. This is Gaston. Let's go. I like him. He looks grumpy as heck. So let's go inside and see what he's up to. I wonder if we can go inside together. I don't even know if we can.
Yep, there we go. I'm going inside.
There you are. Yeah, I like him because he looks grumpy. There you go. Yeah, a big mustache there. He's great. He's the best. He wanted to move out today. I had to do some shenanigans and quit out of the game so he wouldn't move out. I was like, there's no way I'm gonna let you move out. I will lock that character into my basement before he gets moved out. There's no way that's happening. I like him too much. He's my grumpy Gus. So I gave him a pretty nice gave him a nice little yard here. He's got fake flowers. I mean fake plants and stuff. This is Aurora.
Okay.
She's really cool. I like her. Oh, someone lost a item. You can take that if you want to give to whomever.
Let's see. This belongs to Resident Island. Oh, it says I don't want to take it. I want to leave it here.
Oh, okay. That's too bad. I reunited. So this is Aurora. We'll go visit her later. She's one of my normal villagers. She's really cute. There's Anka and there's Marshall. Marshall's my little. Marshall's my little. He wants to be an actor, and he's just he always gives you the side eye. I don't know what's going on with that guy. I like him. Always giving you the side eye. This is Pietro. He's my resident clown, my jester. He has the same personality as Marshall, so they both get along pretty well. He wants to be an actor too. Yeah. This is Stitches. He's one of my newer guys. He's like a kid. Obviously, he's like a patchwork teddy bear. I thought he was really neat. So I got his stuff set up there. This is Anka. I haven't really set up her. She's my I forget the personality, but yeah. So I just really like her style, and that's it. And then you go up here. Just follow me up here. This is my little section.
Oh wow! I like what you did with the fire pit. That's sweet.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. I can't take full credit. I saw it online. I was like, that is a great idea.
That is freaking awesome.
Yeah.
So I want to start my island over. Like this is this is ridiculous. Like I thought I was doing something with the little bit that I have, because I was I was playing it a lot early on, and then I fell off a bit. I was trying to do something else because it wasn't working the way it was before in terms of an escape. And so
this part right here, I didn't mean to cut you off. This part right here, I found out that you can actually manipulate the game to set up all your boulders in a spot, right? It took me 2 weeks of having a bunch of mannequins on my island so the rocks wouldn't spawn except in the places that I wanted it to spawn. I had like an army, like the movie 300, just an army of mannequins. Ridiculous. And I would not recommend it to anyone. That being said, I am so glad I did it because it's so easy to mine all these boulders to get my little rocks and stuff. It's really easy now. So
Oh, that's cool.
yeah, it took a hot minute for sure. Let me show you my house while we're over here on this little section. Let me show you the inside here.
Yeah, it's so like I took a break, and then getting back into it, I finally got to a point where I can make roads and stuff, and so now I'm just kind of like trying to figure out what I want to do. I want to move stuff around and kind of get into everything. Oh, this is great.
All right, so this house is fully expanded. I paid off all my loans to Nook, so this is what you get.
Nice.
I got my little back room here. I had initially wanted to give away these fish to people because these are the ones you can't necessarily get right now, but you can't give them. The one things you can't give to others is already caught bugs and fish. So
Yeah,
I was
unfortunately.
disappointed on that. Yeah. So I just kind of turned to my little back room. I haven't really decided what I want to do. It kind of looks like a laundry room / bathroom, I guess. I haven't really decided what I'm going to do with it. But
Yeah,
it's there. And
that's cool.
yeah,
That's the one thing about Animal Crossing. The houses aren't like you can make a room kind of like, but in terms of like having sections and things where you can kind of move stuff around in a way, they're
Yeah.
just big squares. You know what I mean?
Yep. So this is my trash room. After the Easter Bunny massacre that happened, I had all this junk. So I put all my Easter junk in here. All of it.
Oh wow.
All of it. And I collected everything Easter related. You know, it was just I just put all my junk in here. So I thought about like collecting a bunch of these eggs and just going to other people's islands and burying them. That way they could understand the awfulness that we had to go through. You know, we looked for fossils. Now you find our eggs. It's just ridiculous. But yeah, this is what I turned it into. It's just all eggs.
Oh,
I used a couple of them for Pietro's yard. I was like they kind of matched what I was going for with this yard, so it didn't go all to waste.
yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. So this is one of my favorite rooms right here. This is one of my first projects. I really wanted to make a place where I could, you know, enjoy my favorite pastime here, and just. So yeah, so I can just go ahead and Ric Flair myself all over the place in this
That's
room.
pretty sweet.
Love it. Yeah.
Where'd you find that that background, the wallpaper?
It was Sahara. She gives it's kind of the lotto of Sahara. You just have to ask for the wallpaper, and it just happened to get it. I was really and same with the flooring too. I was really happy about that. Downstairs we have I haven't decided what I'm gonna do yet, but I did get look how big this thing is. Like this moth is huge.
I see.
Yeah. So I wanted to make a Godzilla Mothra type of deal, but I haven't really finished it up yet. I haven't decided what I'm gonna do with these guys. I really want to collect all the stuff to make the robot, but I'm having a hard time finding the rocket launcher. So I'm sure I'll get it here sooner or later. But yeah,
Wait, there's a rocket launcher?
Not a rocket launcher. I think it's a rocket. I don't know. It's one of the items that you need to get for to build the robot. And,
Oh,
I'm having a
yeah,
hard
yeah,
time
yeah.
Finding that, yeah. Not a rocket launcher, but it's something. This is my music room. It's in development right now. I've collected all these. Every time KK I get a new KK album, I usually buy 2 from the ATM. One for the jukebox and then one for here, so I can place it. So these are all of these going on. Yeah,
That's awesome.
that's my little house. I like
There's
it.
nothing little about this house. Sheesh.
I put in a little bit of time for sure. I've also terraformed my island, like what you just unlocked a while back after you got KK Slider to visit.
Yeah.
I terraformed my island because if you look at if you stand still and look at the map, you'll see that I just didn't want all sorts of zigzags yet. I haven't decided what I want to do, but I knew I wanted on one side to have like all my villagers in a nice little neighborhood with their own respective yards, and I think I accomplished that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So if you keep going, follow the trail, and then back down here. There we are. So if you follow me, I see everything is just pretty much straight. I didn't really like these bamboo, but I realized we needed to do I needed to do something with them, so I just put them on the edges of my cliffs. Same with the spruce on top here. So on this top I put all spruce trees. That way I can have all the trees I need to get.
Oh, nice.
If you go to where Red Fox comes, I got my. Normally I just kind of chill out here. Look at the scenery. You know, on my golden toilet. That's just amazing there. I use 6 gold bars or whatever for my golden toilet. Totally worth it. Absolutely worth it. 100%.
Definitely.
So this is my orchard.
I like what you did with the leaves. Like it looks like the leaves fell. That's kind of cool.
Oh yeah, I found that. It's like that is the best looking dirt thing that it kind of matches. But yeah, I liked it a lot too. It worked out.
And there's a scarecrow. I didn't even know there's a scarecrow in the game.
Yeah. If you need DIYs, here you go. If you don't have these songs yet, you can have these songs.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's all yours if you want it.
That's dope.
Up here is I used to sell them, but I just got tired of. I made bank off of friends.
Yo, Jamie, what's up, man? He said, "Damn, look at that hair." Yeah, man, it's Ric Flair.
Oh, so if you need any of these, they're all yours too.
Oh man, how do I figure out which ones? Oh, okay, man.
Yeah, you just kind of
Dang, I need to go back and see what I what I have.
Yeah, you're more than welcome to come back and check it out because I got plenty here. And I used to just sell them, and then I just got tired of selling them because I hit the lotto with a friend of mine. He got like 500 bell per turnip, and I happened to make bank.
Oh
so.
wow!
Yeah, it worked out. So I just started collecting them and putting them there.
Wait, do you have let's see, in these do-yourself joints, do you have a what do I need? Watering fountain?
No, but I can get that for you. You know what? Let me just give you mine. I'll get another one. Hold on a sec. I have a stone one if that's what you're looking for.
Yeah, because I need it to do the big fountain. Like you have to get the small. Your drinking fountain. That's what it is.
You just need one?
Yeah, one drinking fountain.
Here you go.
Let me check. Let me check my.
Oh, I can't. I'll give it to you after we stream because I can't give it to you while I have company. It's placed here.
Let's see.
But
drinking.
Can I make it? Let me look.
Yeah, I need one. Excuse me. I need one drinking fountain. I have the iron nuggets in stone. Well, at my place, I need a drinking fountain to make the really big fountain.
Oh, I have a water fountain, but I can't give it to you right now since it's placed on my island. But I'll give it to you after we're done with this.
Gotcha.
I'll come to your island and give it to you. I'll just drop it off, or I'll mail it to you. I'll mail it to you. How about that?
That works. Yeah, let's keep it in theme. Dude. This is, and then you have and see, what kills me about making my island better, right, is there's a vision in my head for where I want to put stuff, but I haven't unlocked everything yet. So what I'm doing is I'm putting pieces in piecemeal. So it's kind of like if you have this brick road, right, but you don't have the wood, this the sand like to go to the house. And so when people come to see it, they're like, "Oh, the bricks is nice," but I'm like, "Yeah, but wait till the sand comes. It's really gonna be great."
Well,
You-
I think it costs Bell to get to unlock more stuff in your construction. If I remember right, because I had like a whole lot of Bell left over when I unlocked Kicking Slider when you got the 3-star, you know. And
I
then
think
with
it's
the,
isn't it miles? Don't you have to unlock? Use it miles or whatever?
maybe it is miles. Maybe I had a bunch of miles. That's what it is. I had a bunch of miles. Yeah. She's one of my favorites. I like her a lot. She's snooty. That's what I was thinking of. The personality is snooty.
She has this like
And I-
Sphinx thing going on, or Egyptian kind of look. That's cool.
And then Aurora over here, she's really cool too. I like her a lot. See what she's up to. I don't think I've talked to her yet today. I've started getting into like breeding my flowers, but I'm not really understanding much about it yet.
Yeah.
But I've gotten like a purple rose and a few blue things, and I kind of want to just, you know, have different flowers or different type of colors for everyone. Yeah, I like her a lot. She's really cute.
Oh, this is awesome. I dig the frozen tundra look, or the Eskimo.
Yeah, they all have different stuff. It's really cool. I looked up what Flora's was, because Flora was one of my first ones, and
Yeah.
and hers is just the generic personality house, right? Which
Yeah.
I've grown to love. But I looked at her house recently, like maybe a couple days ago, from someone who got it from somewhere, and it was all set up like a pond with the flamingos and everything. I was like, oh, well, that makes sense.
Right.
That makes sense. So yeah, but like if you go in hers, it's just a regular peppy. Her personality's peppy. Nothing's wrong with it. You know, it looks like a little girl's room, like a teenager's room. It's just
Oh yeah, it's very realized. You know what I mean? Like,
yes,
definitely lived in.
yes. And I think, but then if you were to get her like now, you would see that hers is like a pond with the background of, like, I guess a desert. I don't know, or a forest.
That's really cool. Man, I wish you could interact a little bit more with the stuff. I mean, I don't think it necessarily needs to be The Sims in terms of interacting, but I think like there's some things that I would like to do, especially because on my place I made that playground. And
Right, I remember that. Yeah.
yeah, and so like it would be cool to, even if it's just a minor thing, like to push the football around or something, like or to be able to slide down the slide, like stuff like that would be kind of cool.
Well, there's limited actions, like this cotton candy thing. You can turn it on and off, right?
Yeah.
The snow cone thing, and there's a few limited things that you can do, but they're, like you said, they're extremely limited, and that's unfortunate. Everything's kind of there just for decoration, I guess, and that's fine. Like the football, not the football, that doesn't move, but in here, if you go to Biff's house, if you go inside here, you can play around with the basketball. You can like bounce it around. That's all you can do, just bounce it. You can't like actually play with it.
Yeah, and it's not, this is definitely, I like the graffiti. It's definitely one of those things where it makes sense. Like, especially if you played any previous Animal Crossing, it's similar in that sense. Like, you're outside of like chopping down, chopping wood and stuff like that. That's essentially all you could do. And this one even goes a little bit further with being able to craft and to shape the island the way you want and
Right.
stuff like that. So it's better than what it was before, but still there's so much neat stuff. Like, you have a whole wrestling ring.
Yeah, and you can't use it except to lay down, and you can't even lay down in the whole thing. You only lay down in one little part. because each
Yeah.
part of that counts as a bed, I guess.
Yeah.
So like there's four parts that count as a bed, and it looks nice, but you can't like fully use it, and that kind of bothers me. So you just kind of deal with it. My lost item belongs to Meringue, so I'm gonna go back to her, see what we get out of it.
Yeah, because it was like I found one of the like a corner of the ring in a balloon, which is just nuts in and of itself. And then once I got to the point where you can buy stuff that you already found, and so
Yes.
I could buy the other pieces.
Which is what I did, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, this is dope. I like the patterning of the carpet here.
Yeah,
And
she did good with hers. I like her house a lot too. I didn't like her her chef's outfit, so I gave her this punk goth dress, and then I gave her this goth radio, I guess is what it is. So
Oh, okay.
I'm going to keep doing that until her whole house is just yeah.
I was
Then
gonna
she's
say it's an interesting setup or in terms of like being part goth, part this bubbly, pink and I don't know. It seems like one of those the modern homes where they used to say modern homes way back a long time ago. They're not modern anymore, but that's the theme that they have.
Yeah,
Everything is
yeah,
like
yeah.
futuristic and stuff. Like that's that's the
Like-
vibe it gives me.
Very Jetsony type of
Yeah.
thing, yeah. Like the home of tomorrow, that type of thing, yeah.
Exactly.
Yep.
Girl, get out the way. She was blocking me. But no, you've definitely done an awesome awesome job. Like it's fully realized island
Thank you.
type
Thank you.
thing. What are some of the things that you're going to be doing? I guess not so much going to be doing in the future, but what are some of the projects are you working on now that you haven't finished?
On my island right now?
Yeah.
Well, I want to Stitch is making a stack of books if you want to get that DIY.
Oh, nice.
Let me get one too. Hold on. But yeah, I'm gonna get I want to make like a town square atmosphere on the other side of the island and connect it by a bridge of some sort. And so once I do that, I'll start moving it. Then my river will be fully realized. And then after that, I'll probably end up changing my mind and doing something else. Like you do right here. But hopefully, the whole goal of right now is what I want to do is I want to get my island set up. And I'm in no rush by any means. But I want to get my island set up. That way, in the future, all I want to do is just kind of go in there, putz around a little bit, get my stuff from the rocks, get my boulders, get my money tree, and whatever DIY, and then say hi to my friends, my villagers. Call it. Kind of my goal. Just spend about a half hour to an hour, and that's it. And then when something else comes new, and it looks like they're going to trickle this new stuff over the course of the next couple of years, according to rumor and innuendo, and some reports on some other sites. So there should be a constant influx of new stuff. But to enjoy, as long as you take your time to enjoy it, I'm not rushing through everything.
Right, which is kind of was seemingly everyone's problem when this game launched. With
you're stuck at home with Corona. And,
yeah.
It kind of came out at the right time for sure. I mean, like they ran out of Switches to sell. I mean, we got the Wii going on all over again. It's crazy. Oh, wait, I need to get my money tree. So what I've been doing, I don't know if you know this, is you can actually, my money tree's up here. You can actually get, oh, it's gone. Okay, never mind. So, anyways, it was here, but I guess when you have a friend, you can't have it because of your island. When you get your money tree, once you plant it as a nursery tree, you can dig it up and then move it to wherever you want. So I just got tired of having random money trees all over my island.
Right.
So I put them on the other side of my orchard here. So I kind of filled out the rest of it. So I have every type of tree, including money trees.
Wait, so do those? Because I know with my money trees, they don't come back. Like I have to plant a new one each time.
Yeah. So what I do is whenever I get a new one, is I tear down, I cut down an old one, uh, dig up the stump, and then put the nursery tree into the old stump, into the old hole. So that way, I got 8 money trees here ready to go. I kind of like the look of it. So it's kind of like my money tree farm, I guess. Money tree nursery. I don't know.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So that's what I ended up deciding to do. That way, because I didn't like having like random money trees all over the island. I like my stuff in order. You know, and you can tell because of my rivers are like straight as an arrow. So.
Yeah. I see the Fanta. That's great.
Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah. I wanted to call it Fantasy Island. You know, Fanta space SEA Island.
Right.
But I didn't have enough room, so I just shortened it to Fanta Island. Kind of unfortunate, but whatever. And then but it worked out because you have to pick the name before you find out what fruit you have. And my first fruit was these guys right here, oranges. So I'm like, oh, that's perfect. It worked out really good.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Man, this is awesome.
That's basically it. There's really nothing else to show on my island. I'm glad you like it though.
No, it's great. My island is depressing compared. Like it's not even. It's yeah. I have so much work, but it's. I think for me, as of late, I was trying to get to the point where I unlocked everything, because then I could really be creative and kind of like put stuff where I want them to be. For instance, my wife's house, when we first set up, she's like right behind me, like to you know, just a little to the side. We want to move her house forward, and then so our houses are in a row now, and so I'm gonna actually do that pretty soon. But then there's things I want to do in terms of the roads and put in things that make it look more lived in, and I just haven't unlocked those pieces yet. And so right now it's kind of like I don't want to say haphazardly put down, but it's like I'm gonna put this down and then eventually expand once I'm done, type of thing.
Well, let me tell you from experience, the most time-consuming thing, because it's not like you can just drag and drop and control paste and do whatever you got to do. You got to do one tile at a time at first, which is kind of the whole point of the game. You take your time with it.
Right.
You don't rush it, right? And it took a lot of time for me to terraform this right here, this straight river, and to terraform my cliffs that you see behind you. And to absolutely, it took a lot of time to get these rocks, these boulders, in one spot. That took 2 weeks of me doing that weird diagonal step skip jump that you got to do. You know,
Yeah.
You have two things too close. Yeah, it was 2 weeks of that.
Oh
And
goodness.
It was absolutely terrible. It definitely ruined the Animal Crossing experience for me at that time, where I just didn't even want to go to my island. And then if you don't cover all the spaces, the boulder just goes into some other random spot. So you have to break that boulder, put another mannequin on there, and then eventually hopefully you get your rock the next day, because every day the rock shows up on your island. But that being said, the reason why I keep saying mannequin is if you use a mannequin and you do like just a little squiggly design, right?
Yeah.
And as the dress for the mannequin, and you just place that all over your island, and it'll look like this thing right here in Anka's yard. It'll look kind of like that, except it's just a dress with like a squiggle on there, right?
Right.
So once you're done and you have this army of mannequins all over your island, taking up every inch of spot on there, once you're done, all you gotta do is change it by 1 pixel, and then all your mannequins are gone, all of them. So you don't have to worry about picking them up one by one. You can just get rid of them all at once. So that's the reason why.
Oh, that was good.
Yes. So if you do decide to like move all your boulders and put them all in one spot, that's the way to do it. That's just it was insanely annoying, but now that it's done, I'm really happy about it. But I don't think I would do it again, like I said.
Well, I mean, I was annoyed just trying to do the streets And then
Yeah, one
yeah,
at a time.
accidentally erasing something
Yep.
because you're trying to, eventually you start to go faster, and what happens is you forget to like move a little forward, like a little bit, and then he'll erase it or he'll like make it curved, and I'm like, no, that's not what I'm. Do you have to go through erasing the whole thing and then doing it again? And it was like, oh man, like
It's the animation part that takes the longest, and that's the point of this game, to take your time. Like,
right.
geez, it was just one of those things where you're just like, okay, I really want a copy paste feature. I don't want to, continue to make all these fish baits and take it forever for my character to show it off to me, the player. Like, I just want to get it done. But again, that's the appeal of the game. This is the water fountain I think you need, right? So that's the
Yeah.
one I'll mail that to you for sure.
So this is this is great, and I love how you got everybody in a row. Did you actually? Because I know early on they kind of just was placed in places. Where did you pick up some people's houses and move them?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Like for instance, my early people who got to the island, they kind of just picked the spot.
Yes.
And
Well, if you talk to Tom Nook, and because you've already unlocked that, if you talk to Nook and say I want to go to like change my villager's location or something like that, you can change it to wherever you want.
Right.
And
Okay.
Same with your own house. Same with the stores. There's a lot of stuff you can do in there. Just talk to Tom, and he'll charge you like an army thing. But I think it's like 50. I think it's 50,000 bell for you to.
Oh no, it's
your-
30. It's
No,
if you-
no, it's 20 or 30 to move your own house.
Oh,
But it's
okay.
50 to move a villager's house, if I remember right.
Gotcha. I like the pseudo cliff thing you did.
Where at?
Where, like right here, where it separates from,
Oh, that happened by accident because I needed I wanted I wanted everyone to have the same size yard,
Okay.
and so I mean, if you look at all these pickets that I have set up here, these little picket fences,
Yeah.
everyone has the same type and the same yardage. That way I had enough time, I had enough room to play around with whatever you play around. I think the only difference is the guys in the front, and I picked Diff to be in the front over here because Muscle Beach makes sense, right? And then
Yeah.
then I picked the flamingo, Flora, because she's a flamingo and they like sand too. So that's the reason why I picked those two in the front. The rest of them were just kind of like, okay, who do I want them to have as neighbors? And I thought it was really funny that Aurora, she's really cute, bubbly, and kind of shy, to be neighbors with this cranky curmudgeon here, Gaston. So I thought that was pretty good. And then these two guys up here, Pietro and Stitches, they're definitely the most colorful of the bunch. Some people don't like Pietro because he's a clown, and some people have things against clowns, but I don't have anything against clowns.
Oh wait,
then
some of
have
your
the-
villagers don't like him?
No, like people in person, they don't.
Oh yeah,
They
yeah.
think he's one of the uglier villagers, but you got to give love to Pietro, man. Like, look at him. He's just crying on the inside, happy on the outside type of dude. gotta respect that.
Nah, he's great.
It's one of my favorites for sure. I really do like him a lot. I love his house.
Oh yeah, it's super festive.
Yeah, with the smoke. I have this flooring here with all the steam, all the cloud smoke.
Yeah.
And what I was thinking about doing was maybe making like a sauna, and then using this flooring. That way, everything's all kind of steamy. It looks kind of steamy.
Oh, that would be cool.
I was thinking about that, but I haven't gotten around to that just yet. So it's just kind of a thought right now. And I would have figure out which room, of course, in my house. But it's definitely an idea, and it's one that I absolutely stole from the internet. But it just kind of kept me still.
Well, that's the name of the game, honestly. I found so many things from the internet, like just how to do stuff, and so you're not doing a whole lot of guesswork, and then also just some cool ideas. Like I went on to there's a website that does just clothing, like custom clothing. So if you want something particular, you can get all their codes and stuff. So you can actually scroll by, like let's say you want a shirt that has Spider-Man on it.
AC Fashions, I think.
I think so.
Yeah.
And so I got a few, and I got one that has like it's half and half, but it's like a Switch shirt, and it's the colors, like when you get the Joy-Cons, the blue and red, it has that theme on the shirt, which is really cool. Oh, no,
And there's plenty of turnip stuff around too, like turnip sites. I actually use an app that's really good. I don't have the name in front of me, but to keep track of all the songs and all the items and my villagers' birthdays. It has every turnip prices. It has everything that I personally need in tracking all my Animal Crossing stuff. I don't remember the name of the app, but it is a very, very good app, and I highly recommend it once I find it.
So you have, I see you have a huge amount of open space.
Yeah, if you look, I gotta find you again. If you look at, there you are. If you look in this open space, this is kind of where I want my town square to be. You can't move the actual brick town square here.
Yeah.
You just kind of build around it. And I was thinking like maybe a fountain, then setting up a fountain in the middle. So I have all this room down here. So I was thinking like maybe setting up storefronts on either side, and then up north, where all the next to the orchard, I was going to set up something nice with a bunch of the fossils that I've collected and just kind of setting them up outside for the museum. I haven't really fleshed it out just yet, but that's kind of what I've been kind of playing around with that idea for sure. And then this has been my beginnings of a breeding garden. Hey, got yourself a floating beetle, or water beetle.
Yeah.
If you need any of these, by the way, go ahead and take. I don't need any of these at all. If there's something that's specific that you need, go ahead.
Oh no, I'm just looking. I think I'm gonna. I'll probably be back. Like, I'll probably be back definitely to check everything out. Especially the fossils. What I saw you collected the stamps too.
Oh yeah. I only did it once because you get the same thing. That might bite me in the butt later on when I want to use more for trophies or something. But I didn't have the. Honestly, I just didn't have the want or the need to have them right now. So if I do decide to get more trophies, I'm just gonna have to wait till next year. To be quite frank, that's all I can do. It's done for a year. It's done for a year.
No, this is great, and this is everyone watching. This is what a 5-star island looks like, right?
That's
right here.
Four star.
Oh, four,
Not
oh
five
God,
yet.
this is not 5?
No, it's not 5.
Yeah, I'm
4.
done. I don't even. Yeah. I just made it to 3, so.
Well, it's cool when you got the 3 because then, like you said, you open up the terraforming, you open up so you can change, everything that you want to change about your island. You get KK Slider doing concerts every Saturday.
Yeah.
You get a lot of cool stuff when you hit 3. And I was definitely extremely excited when I hit 3. I was like, okay, that's it, and then it just opened up the rest of the game. Again, this game has been. I've logged. If you look at my profile, I think it says I logged like 230 and 240 hours on this game, which isn't a lot compared to other people, but it's definitely a lot for me because I have an extremely short attention span when it comes to video games. I get bored really easily, and I just move on to the next thing or continue what I was going on to before. But with this one, I've definitely stuck with it, and just continued on. It's been fun. I've enjoyed it.
Yeah, for the most part, I want to say I enjoyed my time. You know, once I kind of got out of the bubble I was in terms of playing it non-stop. Yeah, there's something very relaxing about it in the sense that you're just, you know, like you said, kind of like chipping away at something for a bigger thing that isn't really. I don't know. There isn't. I know there's some indie games that are similar, but there isn't a ton of games that are like this where it's like it doesn't feel like grinding. It feels like meaningful, you know, bumps. I guess what's that farming game?
Farmville, Farmtown.
Not Farmville. It's wait, is it Stardew Valley? Is that it?
Yeah, Stardew Valley. I've heard a lot of people. I've never played it. I've heard a lot of people say that this game is like a better version of Stardew, but like with but going for a different thing.
Yeah.
That's what I heard.
So yeah, aside from stuff like that, it's not too many, you know, that you find that are kind of meant to be relaxing, I guess.
No, absolutely. I've also I don't know if you noticed on here. I have a 3-tier water canal, right? River, I guess. Starting
Yeah.
from the top and going all the way down because you get different fish when you're on a different tier, on a different higher cliff.
Right.
So when you're terraforming and you still haven't collected everything, that's something that you really kind of want to do. So I found that out kind of the hard way. I'm like, where's all my things? And I looked it up, and I'm like, oh, it's because I don't have a whole I don't have a whole water system going from top to bottom. So that's the reason why that exists.
It also looks nice. I mean, yeah, because you can catch fish, you know, close to waterfalls, you know, above them, below. You can do, you know, there's ones that are close to the rocks versus out in the ocean and, you know, the rivers and stuff.
Yes, absolutely. And there's even there's you know, there even like if there's only a few that are only catchable between like 9 and 4 or 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. things like that too, which kind of sucks for me because my work schedule is, you know, I'm asleep during that time for the most part. So
Right.
you know, I'm usually on around this time that we're at right now, maybe a little later. This is my peak gaming time right now. I very rarely see it now.
Oh, so you should definitely let me know because this is, you know, we typically, at least I know on Saturdays we stream at 8 p.m. But yeah, 8 to 9 or, you know, 9 o'clock like Eastern. That's definitely the time that it's because before it was like, you know, I don't know when we're gonna meet up and jump on because, you know, time difference. You know, you're sleeping or I'm awake or, you know, vice versa. But yeah, on a Tuesday at this time, it's definitely doable.
Yeah. All Tuesdays are my days off, so I'm definitely down to where we can do stuff for sure. 100%. Talk about whatever we need to. And we can play whatever we need to. It's like I very rarely, you know, like I'm a single player guy. I like playing single player games for the most part. I play, you know, a lot of. Right now, I'm going through again all the Batman Arkham games. I'm going through those right now, whenever I got time. And what else am I playing? Oh, I play a lot of Mario Maker. I like Mario Maker a lot. So I play a lot of that. But I've been mostly sticking with the Switch. Like lately, my current thing has been, like I said, Pokken Tournament. I've really been enjoying that. So yeah, I mean, I'm down for whatever. Long story short.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, okay, Jamie. Cool. Thanks for checking the sound. He's watching the stream. Feel free to share that if you know if you got a chance, Jamie. That's for everyone watching. That's Jamie, aka UFG Blaze. He streams a lot with us. Like I said, this one was supposed to be. We're just kind of chilling a little bit. Like I said, the world is kind of crazy at the moment, and
Alright.
it's nice to be able to kind of just not rush, not run around, not have to think, a whole lot. Just kind of be. And I think Animal Crossing was the, when you suggested, us doing this Animal Crossing was definitely the pick. I was like, yeah, let's totally do that. Dang it, I can't get the right angle. Let me try over here.
If you get off over here, you'll have a better chance. There you go.
Back. Ah, there we go. Yeah, man. Gotcha. Nice. Red snapper.
That is one of the more expensive ones, so you get a lot of bell for that.
Yep. I actually haven't caught one of those in a while on my island.
Snapper?
Yeah, I think at first I thought I caught all of them. 'Cause I just, I got. Oh, here's a big fish. I was getting I started to get rare fish.
I think that's a C plus right there.
Maybe. But yeah, I started getting rare fish, and then after that there was no more snapper. I was like, huh, maybe it's the time of the year. I got a lot of sea bass. Yep, definitely got a lot of them.
So it's
But
hard. Like it gets to the point now with the sea bass where you know how it feels in your controller when you pop it.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, that's gonna be a sea bass for sure.
Yeah, I got I think I got one of the rarest fish in the game, or in any Animal Crossing.
Which one?
It was the let's see, I got the football fish. I
Yes.
got the is it the really long one?
Oh, the oarfish. The oarfish.
Yep, I got the oarfish, and then I got the what is
I
the?
think I got a mahi mahi is what I got too. That's another rare one. In fact, you know what? Instead of talking about it, let's go check it out in the museum.
Yeah, there you go.
Go check the museum out.
It's like, man, I wish we had a place where we could like see them all, and they're like displayed and named. Like, oh, the museum, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Whoop, can I get it? Ah, there we go. So yeah, I started catching those fish, and I was like, oh man, this is awesome. And then certain ones just kind of up and dried out.
You make bait, right?
Oh yeah, I do.
Okay. What I do is whenever because every day a new message in a bottle comes to DIY,
Mm.
and while I'm searching for that, I just end up digging the clams while I'm going down the beach, and that's how I've been keeping up with a steady supply of bait.
Let's see, I believe the bigger fish are in this section. Or at least towards the end.
They're in the.
Dude, you
the
got
dark.
sharks.
Yeah, I got a couple sharks. Yes, I got one shark. I got two sharks. I got the big whale shark.
Let's see. Barrel eye, oarfish, football fish. Yeah, the coal Kenneth.
Oh, the missing link fish. Yeah.
There you go.
Look at all the fins it's got. It's got basically like limbs.
Yeah. So I caught those, and then after that, because
you can only get the prehistoric one. I think when it rains. From
Right.
Here, if I remember right. Yep, that's.
dude, the sharks are
nice.
huge. When did you get the?
Yeah.
How'd you get the sharks?
That just happened in June. Yesterday and
Oh.
today. Yesterday and today, the sharks showed up on the islands. So there's like I think 5 or 6, and you can definitely tell when they're in the water because they have a fin. You're like, oh, that's a shark. So then you fish for it, and hopefully you're lucky enough to get it.
So do they show up in the ocean?
Yes, in the ocean.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to check that out then. I was looking up a listing of the bugs and stuff you can collect, and not realizing that I knew that some of them were seasonal, but the number of them was like, wow, like I didn't know that was okay. It's awesome.
Okay, so the app I use, I use I use I use iOS for this app is uh, ACNH travel guide is what I use. I paid money for it, but it's definitely worth a couple bucks or whatever, for sure.
Okay.
Highly recommend that if you're looking for a nice UI to go along with the information that you need. Well, you don't need it, but for the game, it really works out. So that sawfish down the bottom, that was my first shark that I caught, and then the second one was the whale shark that you saw in the other room.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh, you have a couple fish I don't have. Okay. Okay. This
I think
museum
I'm
is
missing.
awesome.
Yeah, thanks. They did a good job with the museum. You could spend a lot of time just dicking around in here for sure. I
Yes.
absolutely agree with that.
It's one of the best features on the game.
Yeah, this is different tiers of the river, and this is where you can catch all those. These are each different tier. They did a really good job showing that off.
Oh,
And
okay.
I think these are like pond fish right here for the most part.
Yeah.
And then these are like some more pond fish, maybe. Maybe those are, yeah, those have to be pond fish. And then my butterflies, I try really hard to collect those, to collect everything, you know. But again, I don't, you know, I don't exhaust it the first day they're available.
Right.
I just kind of do it whenever I can. I used to, and then I was like, what am I doing? You know, I'm basically just binging on all the new stuff that they have, and I want to run out of things to do except, you know, say hi to my villagers. So I just stopped. I really like this dragonfly part's really nice, but I really like this little section here of the bug museum. It's just really. And I remember when I first started playing this, and people were going crazy with the tarantulas because that was like the easiest way to make money. And I had gotten a good chunk of my island just for tarantulas, and then Flick finally showed up, and I made bank, just so much. Did I turn in? Well, I haven't turned it. I gotta turn in my firefly. I have a firefly.
This is cool. Oh, you have a scorpion. Did I collect the
Yeah.
scorpion yet? I think I.
Scorpions just came out last month.
Okay.
So
that's-
if you've been
that's something
taking a
else.
break over the past month, then you probably haven't caught it just yet.
Did you go to a different island, or was it on your island?
No, it's on your island. It's on your island.
Okay.
The scorpions, the tarantulas left at the end of April, I believe, and the scorpions started showing up in May.
That's actually rather terrifying. Scorpions just showing up.
Yeah, right. No, it is. It's about as terrifying as a fuzzy tarantula.
Yeah.
Let me turn in my. Oh, I can't turn it in while there's a visitor here. Okay. Whatever.
That's interesting.
My favorite thing right now is the art. And for you to have to examine the art to see if it's a forgery or real. That's one of my favorite things right now. And Red, he doesn't come to my island enough. Like I'm lucky if he comes once a week, to be honest. I don't think he
Yeah.
showed up last week.
It's hard to collect all, because then you can only buy one thing, and then if you get a fake, it's like, whoop.
Yep, another decoration for the island.
I've been
This is
using
like-
an app to kind of figure out which one's which.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I use I just go on the website to look it up. It helps. If you stand, I don't know if you know this, but if you stand on these little blue circles, you can actually get a better vantage point.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah.
That is awesome. There's a lot of secret stuff that they put. Oh, there's a there's a meteorite. That's great.
Yeah. And then over here, there's another one. Get a little closer.
Nice.
And then up here, I think there's another. Yep, there's another one up here too.
That's dope.
Yeah,
I think I just kept running around. Like I didn't stop unless I was looking at a name tag.
I found it on accident. I was just kind of like you do, run around to get to things and or to show someone, you know. And then I stopped on there on accident, and it just happened to change the viewpoint. I was like, oh, well, that's cool.
Yeah, it's novel.
Another one where if you stand in that empty spot right here, then you're part of the exhibit. But yeah, the developers did an amazing job with this. It's what other people, what I use this game for is what other people play Call of Duty. You know, just to kind of pass the time, chill out, whatever.
Right.
This is what I do. Yeah, so this is how a full fossil section of the museum looks like.
That is dope, man.
Luck. Luck.
So-
I marked out so bad when he said, "Hey," and I think I put it on my Twitter too, where he said, "Hey, you found the final fossil." I was like, "Yes."
Did you even know you were close?
I knew I was close because I've been tracking that. That was one of the main reasons why I started tracking on my using that app. Is I wanted to make sure I knew what to look for in case I just got tired of waiting and I just ended up asking someone that. There's plenty of people like me that just collect, you know, just you know, put them to the side for other people in case they need it. You know?
Right.
So I think I only have two in here. I have the Leonardo da Vinci, and I have this one right here.
Oh,
I have
nice.
that, yeah. And then I have the Leonardo da Vinci up here, the thing right here.
And that's cool that they give you like, excuse me, a bit of history about it.
Oh, I can't wait till this is built. This is going to be one of the best things here.
It reminds me of to be honest, when I was in college, being a fine arts major and having to learn about the different paintings and sculptures and everything, learning about each one, and then actually visiting museums and studying how they came up with what they came up with, you know, their techniques and stuff like that. Like that's what that reminds me of.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So yeah,
What
this
I
is
really
awesome.
what I really love about this game more than anything, because I'm kind of a music nerd, is every hour there's a different song that shows up, background song that shows up. Every hour, still with the same theme, same melodic, you know, theme, but just a different song. My favorite is the one that comes at 5, between 5 and 6. That one is funky. That's got a good funk to it for sure. And there's another one too. I don't remember. Oh, the 2 a.m. one. The 2 a.m. song just kind of mocks you. They're like, "What are you doing up, man? Go to sleep."
I like how also it has a kind of like the Sims vibe where they don't really speak. You know, when KK sings, it's not real words.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Hold on. I wish I can. I wish one of these guys would start singing. Usually Marshall sings, or maybe Sherry, the monkey, she usually sings. Usually, a lot of times when they're just hanging out up here, they'll start singing away. But they haven't. I'm kind of disappointed in them.
Man. Well, I think let's see, it's going on, I think we've been streaming for about an hour, I think.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh yeah, it's definitely been an hour. A little over.
So I will, I think we'll wrap it up for now. I mean, we can definitely play, afterwards. But I just want to say thanks to everyone for stopping by and checking out Ricardo's Island. As you can see, it's way better than mine. Awesome in terms of design and just fully realized island, and it's just cool to visit. So yeah, I appreciate you checking us out, just taking the time to kind of chill. We didn't do a whole lot of, I guess, crafting and changing of clothes and stuff like that you typically see. This was more of just, we're gonna hang out and chill, kind of talk and walk around type stuff. We might stream again and do a little bit more of that. Maybe join Ricardo for when he's working on one of his new projects. Don't know, but for now we just kind of wanted to kind of vibe a little bit. So again, thanks for checking it out. Be sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell. Don't worry about the beginning of the stream. I was having some sound issues. I'm gonna chop that all out once I'm able to edit it. So don't worry about that. But yeah, you can follow the website on Twitter at U_F_G. You can follow me on Twitter and on IG at Kenny UFG. And Ricardo, you can follow him on the site as well as on Twitter at Flaky Musician. Is that right?
That is correct.
Yep, Flaky Musician on Twitter. Do you have a Twitch? I
do, but I don't use it. I use Mixer when I do, and again, I don't use it. I don't use it. No, I might have to start. I might have to do it for sure.
We're trying to get them to all the guys to use it. Because at least for me, I'll say before we head out, is that it's been cool to kind of use a different side of the brain as opposed to writing a lot and streaming and just sharing. Because a lot of it is just like you do something really cool in a game, you're like, hey, come look at this. And so that's kind of what streaming is doing for me. Like, hey, look at this thing that I did, and talking with people and kind of just sharing, because we can't go visit them right now. You know what I mean? And so being able to kind of stream has been helpful, not only for UFG in terms of numbers, but also just mentally has been pretty cool for me. So yeah, just trying to nudge everybody to stream a little bit and try different things, see if they like it. So yeah, so once he gets back to mixing and streaming, I'll definitely send those links out as well, and I'll have the links in the comments, and you can check out our other content. Like I said, on Saturdays we stream every Saturday night at 8 p.m. Eastern for the Saturday night stream. We just finished World War Z. It was crazy. We died like multiple times in the beginning. I didn't think we were going to have it. I said this was going to be the last World War Z stream because we wanted to move on to another game, and we were just dying. And I was like, oh man, I don't know if we're gonna make it on the stream.
Whenever they come out with Killer Queen for the Xbox,
yeah,
that's a game that I highly recommend. I live across the street from an actual arcade, and that's one of my most played games on there. The game came out, I want to say, in 2013, and it's as just a stand-up cabinet arcade game, and they've converted it. It's not a straight port. They did some changes to accompany the online aspect of it, but it's out for Steam and it's out for Switch right now, and that game is amazing. It's so much fun, so much fun.
So then, do you think that's something we would stream? I mean, is that when we stream it on this? Do we have to wait for the Xbox, or can we just stream it on the Switch?
If you want to play it on the Switch, the Switch. I've seen it on sale at a couple sites, and it's definitely on sale on Steam. So, it's not on sale on Steam, but like anything on Steam, it goes on sale pretty frequently. Definitely worth picking up though, for sure. I think it's a 4-player on the Switch, I believe. Everyone has different roles, and it's kind of like Joust meets I don't know. It's like it has a very Joustian feel to it, but more modern take with a lot of multiplayer type of stuff sucked into it. It's fun. It's a team game for sure. Yeah, it's like a Joust deathmatch, I guess is what it is. It's fun. I think if you give it a chance, and if we have the 4 people to play, it'd be something worth playing for sure.
Well, I'm gonna have to check that out. We might have to do that we might have to play that for our Saturday stream, or because we have the UFG plays, which is where this is going to go under, but under a subsection for Nintendo, where we just kind of try out games and see if we like them or not. So, yeah, I'll definitely keep an eye out for that. But yeah, like like I said, check us out. Check out the different content that's going up, from our Gamecast to UFG plays, the Saturday night stream, Uno night, which we had our last Uno night, not this Monday but last Monday, and we had a special guest, Tom Clancy III was on there. He hung out with us and played Uno and just kind of chopped it up, and we had a great time. So check that out. All that's there. Check out the website, unitedforgaming.com. There hasn't been a lot of stuff written because we haven't been in the right mind space, which is why we kind of pivoted over to streaming a lot more. I'm going to get back to writing soon. It's just been difficult with everything that's going on. I'm not going to really go into it, but it's you can kind of understand being a creative, not being able to create when there's like crises everywhere. So, but we will have content going up. We will have reviews going up. We'll have stuff going up in the future. So, even though there's nothing going up right now, there is a lot of old stuff that's really good on the site, and especially when it comes to reviews. Ricardo has a ton of reviews on there, and some stuff that he's done with the in terms of checking out different cons. He went to the arcade, I think, what was it called, the pinball
convention, Texas Pinball Convention.
Two times.
I think they ended up canceling it this year. Or maybe, I think they canceled it this year because of the coronavirus.
Okay.
So that kind of fell through this year. It's been a couple of years since I've gone. It's just my work has been pretty hectic. But it's a lot of that place is amazing. And honestly, I got to be frank with the fact that I have an arcade across the way from me, where I can just walk over there and play whatever games, including pinball. Like, it kind of scratches my pinball itch. But there's something to be said about going to that con, because there's a lot of like rare and homemade pinball tables over there, and new technology that you didn't even think about unless you actually go there and you're like, oh yeah, that kind of makes sense. So definitely something worth going to maybe next year if everything starts heading back to normalcy again by that point.
Yeah, we'll have to get you another press pass, and so you can check out everything. I want to come down actually one year and check it out myself.
That one year you decided to come down, January would be the time, because that's when PAX South comes to town.
Yeah. See, that got to double it up. So probably not next year, depending on how Corona season finally plays out. But yeah, eventually I'll definitely, because I have family in Texas, so that would work out pretty great for me. But don't want to hold you guys anymore. Like I said, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you can check out the other content. And we will see you next time.